Look, people aren't afraid of the dark. They're afraid of what's in the dark that they don't know. That's where most leaders are sitting with AI right now. And I want to give you a frame that's helped me, my agency, and the team that I get to lead in multiple places. The thesis is this that I keep saying, and the more I say it, the more I believe it. The future isn't one road, it's two parallel roads at the same time. The future is highly autonomous and deeply human. Most people are picking one of those lanes. They're either all in on automation and hoping the human part works itself out, or they're scared of AI and digging in the word, this is the way we've always done it. Both of those are losing propositions. The autonomous road, what's actually changing, let me show you how that plays out. It looks like this. The autonomous road actually looks like an agency where stuff that used to take 4 people in 4 weeks can now be done in an afternoon with 1 person. Maybe even in 20 minutes. That's not projection, that's last week here at the agency. But this is the part that nobody's talking about. 6 or 7 years ago, before any of this AI conversation started, I wanted our internal team to be leaders, managers, and strategists, not just producers. So I moved that production work outside of the building so our team could think bigger. Then AI showed up, and here's what happened. AI slotted right into that production layer, and that's kind of what we're currently doing and solving for now. So the team has leverage, more leverage, not less. And it just changes the speed, it changes the game, but there's human judgment that's required to know what to do next. And that's where the real bet is. AI is the production layer. Your team is the judgment layer. Multiplied impact is what is created, not subtraction. So I want to keep my team just as that middle manager role, the layer that mostly exists to coordinate production, is slowly going away. And everybody's got to learn at some level to be how they can be deeply relational with the client, but also highly autonomous and an individual contributor as a result. And this is what nobody's talking about. The same shift that's making autonomous roads faster are actually making in-person, eye-to-eye, room temperature stuff with people more important. That's what I'm telling my team. Go back to the old school stuff. Get on airplanes. Take people out for coffee and drinks and dinner. Do live workshops in person. And everybody who's ever been to a great conference knows that in their gut, there's something just about being in the room that no amount of bandwidth replaces. We pretend a couple years that we're past it. We're not past it. The companies that go back to the first fruits of relationship are the ones who are going to win if they leverage it with technology. So how do we find those people? I look for at least these 2 behaviors. First, that they're continually curious. Most people try a tool. If it doesn't do what they want, they throw it in the trash can. But AI isn't on a 2-year cycle. It's on a week-to-week cycle. So something that didn't work 2 weeks ago literally could work now. And I even find myself in a place where I'm not always going back and checking. I want to find somebody who's continually curious. And if it's not you, maybe you should work towards it. There's also 2 kinds of people. There's what if people and yeah, but people. A what if person says, I wonder if this is possible. What if we could try this? And what if this would work? But a yeah, but person says, but have you thought about all these problems? But you've got to be able to go, hey, let's just try the thing. Let's experiment at a level that's a little bit different than before. And when we do that, when you find that person, when you bring that person in, and when you start to become that person, things really start to change. I had a friend joke, hey, are you going to lay off all your staff? I said, no, I want to equip them. I want to empower them to multiply impact. So all of a sudden our, a 10-person team can do what a 100-person team could have done. And it creates incredible opportunity for those people, which is what I want, to create deep relationships with the teams who are able to create high impact. So tell your team the truth. Some things are going to change, but that's the whole posture. So don't pick a road, run both, highly autonomous, deeply human at the same time, on purpose.